put that stuff away for now. All right. Instead of letting Mrs. Palmer see the thumbprint, put your camera on so we could all be in class together. And we're going to go over our homework on page 517. All right, so Gavin, Yosh, and David C., you need to fix your cameras. Right. I can see David S. He's having a drink, little morning.
Mrs. Palmer, it's like
David C. and Yosh.
Mrs. Palmer, it's like not letting me do it. I'm literally clicking on it.
My goodness. I hear you clicking. Okay. Who are we missing? I'm looking at 6 of you. So we're still missing quite a few.
Aaron is not here today.
Palmer here. Mrs. Palmer.
Yeah.
Mrs. Palmer, I need to ask you a question. Yeah. I couldn't access the Sumdog Challenge. I sent you a Gmail, but I couldn't access the Sumdog Challenge. It was really weird.
When did you try to access it?
I tried to access it on Saturday and today.
It was over on Friday.
Oh, that might explain it.
It was due on Friday. So once the...
Oh, I thought it was due on Sunday.
No, it was due on Friday. So then once that date passes, I mean, you can still play the games, but it won't do the challenge.
I didn't know.
I'm going to leave the call.
I thought it was Sunday because it's normally on Sunday. Oh, is that okay? Yeah, I didn't realize that.
Well, did you go in and do games anyway?
Yeah, I did a couple.
All right.
I can actually do 50 questions worth of games. I can keep track.
Yeah, I'll be able to look and see how many you do. So just go ahead and play.
I'll do 50 today. Okay? I'll do that then. Okay, thanks.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Thank you, Mrs. Palmer.
Thank you. Yep. I'm missing Aaron. I'm missing Brooklyn, right? And someone else. Let me see. Is it a David? I have 3 Davids. Oh, it's Sod. Is Sod here today?
No. Yes, he was here.
Have you seen Brooklyn today?
Yeah, she's been here.
Okay.
I've seen both of them.
All right.
Happy Teacher Appreciation Week.
Thank you. Okay, so the only faces I'm looking at are David C. and Gavin and Yosh. All right, there's David S. back. Put your faces on so I can see your smiling faces. There you go. Hi, Taryn. David N. All right, I'm just looking for Connor. We're going to check page 517. So we've been talking about relating fractions and decimals together. But we also started adding in money because money has, a lot of times we write money in decimal form per hundreds. So now we're doing money / decimals / fractions. So let's start with the number 2 because number 1 was an example they did for us. Number 2, Connor. All right, tell me how much money that is and then write it as a fraction and a decimal.
0.56 cents.
And how did you write that as a fraction?
What page is it?
Page 500.
Oh, a fraction is 56 over 100.
Good. Yep. All right. So you would write that as 56 cents, 56 over 100, and 0.56.
Wait, what page? 500 what? 7?
Okay. It's page 517. But boys and girls, when you're looking for a page, think of it like this. Say we're in the middle of doing an answer, and to get the page number, it would be interrupting. Just open up your book and turn it like as far as we've gone. So like just keep turning until you see the page you did for homework. Like you would kind of get towards it and be like, oh yeah, money. Oh, here it is. And just stop there. Okay. And it's page 517. And we're on number 3, David S.
Number 2.
Yep. Money amount and decimal.
Oh, I did $0.60, 60 100ths, and 0.60.
For number 3?
He's talking
Oh,
about
for number two.
That's what I did.
Number 2 was 56 cents. I think Connor already did number 2.
Oh, I didn't hear that.
Yeah.
All right, number 3.
Mhm.
$0.25. 0.25.
Good. Okay. Number 4 and all the way up to number 7, it's going to be the same way. Basically, the difference between writing it as a dollar and a decimal is just the dollar sign. So for number 4, you're going to write for the dollars a dollar sign and then 0.79. And as a decimal, just 0.79.
Wait a second.
Okay.
What did you say number 2 was?
Can you see my board?
Yeah, but how is that 56 cents if there are no pennies?
I have a penny. I have a quarter, 3 dimes, and a penny. Are you on page 517?
Oh, I was expecting it to. I thought that was a nickel.
Are you guys on page 517 or 515?
517. But
Oh,
that's a different color than I thought they were.
oh, really?
No, because I was looking like for the copper color.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's Abe Lincoln on there. That's a penny.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Number 5 is 31 cents. So that's going to be a dollar sign, 0.31. And then for a decimal, just 0.31. Right. Number 6 is the only kind that gets tricky. When we
Can I
have
try?
800, when we have 800s, we don't want to say 0.8. We have to say dollar sign 0.08, like that. Okay, that's 800s. If you put the 8 right after the decimal, it's 8/10. And number 7 was 42 over 100. So that is dollar sign 0.42 and then just 0.42. Right. Number 8, though, we had to write the money amount as a fraction. All right. Number 8, how did you write number 8, David C? You're muted, David C.
Okay, so I wrote number 8 as 87/100th.
Good. 87 over 100. Right. Number 9, Yash, how did you write that?
Wait, what was number 8 again?
87 over 100.
And
Number 9.
3 over 100.
Are you just doing this now or are you reading your answer?
I'm reading my answer.
Okay. Number 10, Taryn.
Number 10. 66 cents. I did 66 over 100.
Good. Good. Can you put your picture back on, Taryn? Right. And number 11 is much the same way, 95 over 100. And 12 is 100 over 100. Okay. Or 1 over 1. All right. We're going to the next part, and we have to write the money amount as a fraction. No, that's the part we just did. Sorry. We have to figure out the total money amount, then write it as a fraction and as a decimal. All right. So the 3 things again. Number 13, David N.
Number 13 is 70/100th, 0.70.
And did you write it like money also?
Yeah, I wrote it as 70 cents.
Okay, good. All right, so 70 cents. So that's the dollar sign, 0.70, 70 over 100, and 0.70. All right, number 14, Gavin Rogers. Gavin, can you put your picture back on so I can see you? I feel like I'm looking at the guy from, I can't think of the movie. They played like basketball.
Rogers. It's his-
That's my cousin.
I don't
That's my cousin.
Oh, yeah, he looks like Zac Efron.
No, I don't. I don't know. That's what I thought.
What?
He's nothing like
High
Zac
School
Efron.
Musical. Yeah, I thought it looked like the guy from High School Musical.
He's not Zac Efron.
Okay. Okay. Number 14. What did you have, Gavin?
I had 0.34.
Yeah. Okay. With a dollar sign for 34 cents, and then 34 over 100, and then 0.34. Right. Number 15, Sod.
Am I gonna? 8 nickels, 12 pennies. $0.52, 0.52, and 52 100ths.
That's it. So dollar sign 0.52. That shows us 52 cents. Then 52 hundredths and 0.52. All right, next one is a word problem. Kate has 1 dime, 4 nickels, and 8 pennies. Write that as a fraction. Okay, what did you get for number 16, Brooklyn?
Remember I told you.
Wait, Brooklyn, you just muted yourself.
Oh, wait. Sorry.
Okay, Brooklyn, number 16.
Kate had 1 dime, 4 nickels, and 8 pennies. Write Kate's total amount as a fraction in terms of a dollar.
Yep, I read that part. I just need you to tell me your answer.
Oh,
Just read what you have on the line.
30. I have 0.38.
Okay, so you wrote it as a decimal.
And
That's
then I said 38 hundredths.
Yep. Okay. 38 over 100. Good. You just had to do it that one way.
Oh.
Okay. All right. Number 17. Jeffrey says he has $6.8. How do you write the decimal 6.8 when it refers to money? Oh, this is like a challenge one. Connor, this one comes up to you. Can you take your thing off, Connor, so I could see you? I can just see like a big C for you.
Oh, all right. Wait. 6.08.
That's $6.08. But I
Yeah.
want like 8/10. 6.8. 8 out of 10.
Oh,
So-
6.8.
okay, so how do I write that as dollars? Not
Dollar
six.
signs.
Go ahead.
$sign 6.8 or 08. Sorry.
Not 08. 80 cents. So we don't want 8 cents. We want 80 cents. Okay.
Okay.
Because 8/10 is the same thing as 80 hundredths. Okay. So when we put it in hundredths, that's $6.80. All right. Number 1 on the next page, David S. How much money is there? And write it as a fraction.
Sorry, I forgot to do this page. I only did the first page.
Oh, maybe I did just say 517. I'm not
Same
sure.
here.
Yeah, you
Same
only
here.
said 570, and I had it done, but I didn't have anything on 518.
Okay, that's fine. Let's just do 518 together then. So David S., how much money do you got there? And then write it over 100.
That's a nickel. Okay, I'm trying to get over the fact that the pennies aren't copper colored.
Yeah. Maybe when you guys were younger, like in your workbooks, they were colored.
All right, 43 cents.
Oh, I thought they were dimes.
43 cents.
I thought they were dimes.
That's 43 cents. The 1 is a dime. It's a quarter. And then next to the quarter on top is a nickel. And on the bottom is a dime. And then those 3 other ones are pennies. They are kind of darker.
But they should be brown. like brown, like a normal
But it
color.
still
like
looks like a penny. It has Abraham
I thought
Lincoln on
they were
it.
dimes.
I have never actually seen a silver penny. I know they
Oh.
exist.
My pennies
I've
look a
never
little
actually
brown
seen
in my book. They're not very silver.
Ours are like on
And
top.
it's bigger,
Come on, that's not.
it's bigger than the dime. Look at the dime. There is a dime there. The pennies are bigger than that. All right, let's go on to number 2. Crystal has 81 hundredths of a dollar. What could be the coins that she has? So there's more than one right answer for this, David C., but just tell me some way to make 81 cents.
Well, pennies.
81 pennies?
Let me
Okay.
see. Yeah, that's all I can
That's-
come up with.
81
I was thinking
pennies
of
from
something.
David C. We'll do 3 of them. So Yash, give me another way to get 81 cents besides 81 pennies.
8 dimes and 1 penny.
Oh, yeah, that'll work.
Can I do it?
And Taryn, how about another way? Yeah, it's Taryn's turn.
Okay.
Taryn, can you give me anything besides the T? The only thing I could see is the T for Taryn, but I don't see you.
Maybe
Okay.
it wants to turn on.
Give me another way to do 81 cents.
81 cents. You could do 0.81. Oh, wait.
No, I want you to tell me the coins that I would use to get 81
Oh.
cents.
So I would do 2 quarters, 75, and then a dime. Or not a dime. And
Well, 2 quarters would give
A
me
nickel
50
and a penny.
cents.
so 2 quarters.
Okay, how about 3 quarters, a nickel
Oh yeah,
and a
3
penny?
quarters, a nickel, and a penny.
That'll work. Thank you. Okay, so there's 3 different ways. We could use 81 pennies, 8 dimes and a penny, or 3 quarters, a nickel, and a penny. Okay, number 3. Joel gives 1/3 of his baseball cards to his sister. Write a fraction that is equivalent to 1/3. David N.
A fraction of 2/6.
Good. 2/6 works. Right, 2/6. You could have said 3/9. You could have said 4/12, but I like 2/6. Right, number 4. Penelope makes pretzels. She salts 3/8 of the pretzels. Write a fraction that is equivalent to 3/8. Gavin. All right, something equivalent to 3/8. So David N, when he did his, he multiplied the top and the bottom by 2 and got 2/6. So you could do the same thing. You could multiply by 2 or multiply them by 3 or by 10. As long as you do the same thing to the top and the bottom, they'll be equivalent.
I'll do 2. 3.
Okay.
What?
All right. What did you get then?
3 times 2 is 6.
Mm-hmm.
And you said I have to do it to the bottom number 2?
Yes.
All right. 8 times 2 is 16. So it would be 6/16.
Yeah, that works. Good. Okay. Number 5. What decimal is shown by the shaded area in the model? Do you see the model there, Saad? How could I write that as a decimal?
0.01.
Yes, good job. There's one little block colored in. So that's 1/100th. And I am so happy how Saad wrote that 0.01. Right? Because he wrote 100. If he would have put the 1 here, that would have been 1/10. So he said it's 100th, 0.01.
Excuse me, Miss Palmer. I didn't hear number 4.
Number 4, we said 6/16.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. All right, number 6. Mr. Guzman has 100 cows on his dairy farm. Of the cows, 57 are Holstein. What decimal represents the portion of cows that are Holstein? Brooklyn, how would you write that as a decimal? There's 57 out of 100.
0.57.
Yes, good job. 0.57 for number 6. Okay. Good work. Okay. Once you guys have those filled in, I want you to turn to page 523. This is our problem solving section, and we're going to be talking about solving problems with money. So this is one of these when someone says, Mrs. Palmer, when will I ever use this in real life? All the time. We all are going to be using money. Okay. So there's just a few problems on this page. They say use the acted out strategy to solve, and we're not going to worry about that strategy. But we're just going to read number 1, and we're going to see like if we would just be able to answer this. We don't have to use their drawing out the money, but it says Carl wants to buy a bicycle bell that costs $4.50. He has saved $2.75 so far. How much more money does he need? So how they did that was they made $4.50, like they drew a diagram with $4 bills and 2 quarters. And then they're taking away that he already has $2.75. So they cross off 2 of the dollars and 50 cents, and they turn another one of the dollars into 4 quarters. It really seems like a lot of work when they could have just subtracted. And you guys know how to subtract decimals. We would just take $4.50. We did subtraction of decimals, many chapters ago before we started fractions. And we would subtract $2.75. It's just a decimal problem. All right. And we would have to borrow. And we would end up with $1.75. That's what they ended up with. They just drew a diagram. Okay. Let's try to work on number 2 together. David S., can you read that one?
On page 523.
Yes, number 2.
Together, Javier, Yolanda, and Zachary have $4.44. If each person has the same amount, how much money does each person have?
All right. Let's just add 444 3 times. Let's just add it all up. We got 3 people. They each have $4.44. Let's add that up. All right. And when you add it all up, I'm going to go to Saad to see what he got. Oh, wait. If each together they have 444, scratch that. Forget what Mrs. Palmer said about adding it up. I read it wrong. If each person has the same amount, how much does each? That's their total amount. So we have to divide that by 3. Sorry. We have to divide by 3. All right. Wherever our decimal is, we're just going to stick it straight up. All right. Do $4.44 divided by 3. Okay. All right, Saad, I'm going to come back to you, but we're going to all have to work on this one again. All right, 444 divided by 3. Wow, we haven't done division in a little while.
I figured out
$1.48.
All right, I'm kind of waiting for Saad.
I got it.
Oh,
What did you get, Saad?
$1.48.
That's it. Good. $1.48.
my bad.
That's okay. Okay, let's try the next one. Number 3. Marcus, Nan, and Olive each have $1.65 in their pockets. They decide to combine the money. How much money do they have together? Okay, this time we can add that all together, or we could multiply by 3. All right, you could add $1.65 like 3 times, or you could multiply by 3. I think I'm just going to add it, so I won't have to worry about my decimal. And once you get your answer, David C., tell me what you got.
3, we just have to add. So 165 plus 165, that equals 0, 1, 13, but $2 and $3.30.
Okay, you have to add another $1.65 because that's just 2 of them. There were 3 of them. Marcus, Nan, and Olive. So add another $1.65.
$4.95.
That's it. $4.95. All right, number 4. Jessie saves $6 each week. In how many weeks will she have saved at least $50? All right, to do this one, we're going to have to take 50 and divide it by 6, but then we have to make sure we answer the question correctly. They want to know how many weeks will she have saved at least $50. So I want everyone to work on that problem, and we're going to take a poll when we're done. All right, so I'm going to give you a minute to work on it.
I'm done.
Great.
Okay. I thought we would do it.
That's really weird. The answer's 8 remainder 2.
Shh. All right, we're all working on it. Okay. I'm taking a poll to see what you're going to put for your answer. The question says, in how many weeks will she have saved at least $50? Brooklyn, what did you put?
I said 8 remainder 2 as David N said that.
So your answer is 8 remainder 2. Okay. Connor, what did you say?
Same
I have 1 vote. I have 1 vote for 8 remainder 2.
I got it.
All right, 2 votes.
I got it.
Okay. All right, I have Brooklyn and Connor. I'm going in order. Okay. David C., how many weeks? David C., you have to unmute.
Yeah, I think I also got 8 remainder 2.
Oh.
I think I also got 8 remainder 2 too.
Okay. David N.
8 weeks and 2 days.
Okay. David S.
I said 9 weeks.
Okay. Gavin Rogers. Okay. Saad.
I said 8 weeks.
Oh, 8. Okay. Taryn.
I said 8 days or 8 weeks and 2 days.
Okay. Yash.
I said 9 weeks.
Okay. And I never heard Gavin Rogers. So, Gavin Rogers, where are you?
Yeah.
What did you say for your answer?
Right
All right,
here.
take off that thing that is your cousin. I don't want to look at him. I want to look at you.
Okay. 8 weeks
All right,
and
what
2
did you
days.
get for your answer? All right.
8 weeks
So I
and
have
2 days.
6 of you said 8 weeks, 2 days. 2 of you said 9 weeks, and 1 of you said 8 weeks. So I do my problem, and I get 8 remainder 2. But I have to answer the question. In how many weeks will she have saved at least? So will she have saved at least $50 in 8 weeks? No. Will she have saved at least $50 in 9 weeks? Yes. So our answer is 9 weeks. Right? They want to know how many weeks. Like 8 remainder 2 is not an answer of weeks. Okay? So in how many weeks? 8 weeks is not enough, but 9 weeks works. So these two, 9 weeks, that was correct. Okay?
And it kind of gave us. Sorry.
Sometimes when you have a remainder, you'd have to bump your answer up. So that was one of those times. Okay. All right. You can cross off number 5. And for homework, I just want you to do page 524 for tomorrow.
Help me time problem.
Okay.
It's just that I'm stuck at home and I have to.
So you'll have 2 word problems and then 4 review problems. Okay?
I just
If you have any questions on those, you can come see me between 2 to 3.
Okay.
Okay? All right. Have a good day, guys. Bye-bye.
Bye.
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 Bye.